There's a moment, and maybe you've already had it, where you look around at your life and think, how on earth did I get here? Maybe the question hits you on a Sunday evening, or perhaps it's 2 a.m., and something inside you just knows that the way you've been living isn't the way you want to keep living. That moment, that's a wake-up call. And if you're watching this, I think a part of you is ready to answer it. Most people who talk about discipline make it sound like you need to wake up at 4 a.m., take cold showers, and suffer your way to success. But that's not what this is about. This is about something more real, more human. It's about a decision you make, not in front of a crowd, not for social media, just you alone, choosing to do a little better today than you did yesterday. Because getting your life together doesn't happen in one big dramatic moment. It happens in 100 small ones, the ones nobody sees. So let's talk about what that actually looks like. The first thing you have to understand is this. Motivation is a visitor. Discipline is a resident. Motivation shows up when you feel good, when the stars align, or when you just watched an inspiring video. But motivation doesn't do laundry. Motivation doesn't show up on a Tuesday when you're tired and nothing feels exciting. Discipline does. And discipline isn't some personality trait you're either born with or you're not. It's a skill. It's a muscle. And like any muscle, it grows when you use it, even when it hurts a little. Start small. Embarrassingly small. Make your bed. Go for a 10-minute walk. Drink a glass of water before you open your phone. These things feel almost too small to matter, but what they're actually doing is building evidence. Evidence that you are someone who follows through. And that evidence compounds. The person you want to become is built one tiny decision at a time. Here's the part that might sting a little, and I say this with care, not judgment. Most of us know exactly what we need to do. We're just not doing it. We know we should sleep earlier. We know we've been avoiding that one thing. We know the habits that are keeping us stuck. Getting your life together starts with a conversation, an honest one, with yourself. No excuses, no blame, just clarity. Grab a piece of paper and write down 3 things. What's one area of my life I've been neglecting? What excuse do I keep using to justify it? What's one small action I can take today to start changing it? That's it. Not a 5-year plan. Not a complete life overhaul. Just one honest look and one small step. Because clarity is the first act of discipline. You can't organize a life you haven't looked at. Here's something worth thinking about. A lot of people are disciplined about escaping their lives. They're very consistent about scrolling for hours, binge-watching series, staying out late. Not because they're lazy, but because the life they're living doesn't feel like it belongs to them. Real discipline isn't just about doing hard things. It's about building something worth showing up for. So ask yourself, what does a life you're proud of actually look like? Not someone else's dream. Yours. Maybe it's financial stability. Maybe it's health. Maybe it's finally working on that thing you've been putting off for 3 years. Write it down. Make it real. Because when your daily actions are connected to something that actually means something to you, discipline stops feeling like a punishment and starts feeling like purpose. You stop dragging yourself through the day and start building towards something. Last point, and this one's practical. You are not stronger than your environment. None of us are. The people who seem the most disciplined aren't fighting their surroundings. They've designed their surroundings to work for them. If your phone is the first thing you reach for in the morning, put it across the room at night. If you want to read more, put a book on your pillow. If you're trying to eat better, stop keeping junk food in the house. These aren't hacks. They're respect for the reality that willpower is limited, and you don't want to spend it fighting your own bedroom. Look at your daily environment and ask, does this support the person I'm trying to become? And wherever the answer is no, change something. Even something small. Because small changes in your environment lead to big changes in your behavior over time. So here's where we land. Getting your life together isn't a dramatic transformation. It's not a New Year resolution or 75-day challenge. It's a quiet, daily commitment to the person you're choosing to become. Build discipline in the small moments. Get honest with yourself. Build a life worth showing up to. And protect your environment. You don't have to have it all figured out. You just have to start, and then keep going one day at a time. If this video resonated with you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And drop in the comments, what's the one area of your life you're committing to work on? I'd love to hear it. I'll see you in the next one. Take care of yourself.